I don't even know if this is clear. There we go. It's clean. I have all these watermarks. I'm just having some like some golden latte from earlier. Of course. Already staining the shirt after a minute of putting it on. Well then. So I think I'm gonna throw away these avocados. Hi, Brian. I'm making myself tea and I'm winding down for the day. Make sure to leave that one pinned. I don't even eat. I'm pretty sure the avocados from my grocery store are amazing. You can tell because it's like they're a little too bendy. So they're probably modified. Making sure they don't have mold. And this one has mold. Does this one have mold? Did you hear that one bounce? I have to investigate this lemon. Lemon is also a really good way to energetically protect yourself. I don't know why, but it absorbs the negative energy, and that's why you see a lot of them like mold and stuff. If you didn't know, I'm gonna grab the one that bounced. It's happened to me where they get like hard. I truthfully don't even use that much lemon. Should I peel one with an orange? What are these? Tangerines. I want to make some tea. Lemons help decalcify the pineal gland. Really, I'm so shocked. I'm so shocked. Hey kiddo, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. Wait, is that the good angle? What is it? I just don't know what it shows. I'm doing good. I don't know why I'm so exhausted today though. I will say. Like I was productive, but I feel exhausted. I wonder if this one's bad. Microwave what for 5 seconds? You know what they say, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. You better get to dancing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know at what rate we're gonna grow. But I trust, like, I genuinely trust that everything will happen at the right time. The right people. So, I don't stress out. But yeah, patience is part of it. Oh. I think once you cut it. See, like, is this even a real orange? Look at this. They're too dry. This is exactly where you're gonna catch me on a flight to Mexico to get some real oranges. My face is looking better. Oh, thank God. I was puffy. I think I'm giving up some bad habits. Yeah, I realize that there's a few bad habits I have to give up. And I don't want to, but then at the same time, I feel like they're not taking me anywhere. And I feel like they're only slowing my progression and as much as I want. I think it causes a little bit of like, if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you guys are like wild. I think you might be smarter than all my 5 wives put together. You'll make it. I have no doubt I'll make it. I don't know at what point I'll make it. This has been like a journey. You know why I started posting on social media? Because people laughed in my face. Like, I brought my ideas to a table one day and people literally laughed in my face and they made it seem like they didn't know what I was talking about and I was talking crazy talk. And I felt so sad that day. I drove home bawling because I don't know, when you like present an idea with such passion, and it's not even for you, like it's to grow something else for someone else, and you just get mocked and laughed. It was so painful. I've been mocked and laughed a lot throughout my social media journey though, so it's made me strong. I've learned so much about myself on social media. I've grown so much. Even these lives themselves, each time I come on here and I chat to you guys, just being able to develop my public speaking, my public speaking skills is enough for me. And this is kind of like a zoomed in experience on someone choosing themselves. That's what my book is about. My book is about choosing yourself. And when you choose your authentic self, you vibrate a frequency of abundance. So obviously I have to live the same journey myself. And I am. And I'm feeling it. But I get it. Like, I get why people get so terrified to take big steps in big directions. Like, right now, time is going by so fast. That's what I don't understand, how time is going by so fast. I feel like every single day goes by in 5 minutes. I'm scheduling. Thankfully, I slowed my roll on the workouts. Now I just work out twice a day. And I'm not going to be going on lives in the gym anymore. I don't really like the sound of unless I go in the morning and you don't hear people. But I don't really like the grunts of the people in the background. I think it's high key, low key, very, very disturbing. I'm like, I get it when I'm doing my Pilates. Dude, sometimes I'm doing Pilates and I'm like, did I really just do that? Pilates gets you out of breath. And every time I go to Pilates now, like I'm seeing more and more men, like straight men. Today in Pilates, there's this straight guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like I love it here." I was like, "Oh," but I think his wife took him, so it wasn't by choice. But I don't know why I saw him alone. Yeah, It's nice. Pilates is really nice. It really builds resistance, and I've been watching my diet closely now. So I'm not eating unhealthy. You think it has to do with age? I don't think so. I think that there's something going on in the energy field right now. Nothing feels quite normal. And the way I never thought I would be living this experience that I'm living right now, first and foremost. But I think that it's the only way for me to do what I have to do. What's the supplement? No. Oh, this supplement? It's Alert Mind. I drink it to stay alert. Yeah, but I'm changing a few things, and I think it's going to change my life. I quit alcohol. in 2020. I've been sober for 5 years. I think it's time to quit my other bad habits. And I want to live life in a way that it's like it's 100% me. I don't know if I'd ever quit coffee. Coffee's not good for you either. I swapped from coffee to yerba mate. And I love yerba mate. It's so energizing. I wonder if my exes ever find my lives. Yeah. That's why I love you. Because I'm quitting all my bad habits. Yeah. I'm quitting sugar again, too. Like, I want to quit sugar. And I get it. Like, you don't have to quit stuff in order for your life to feel better. But I just feel called to do it. I feel called to make these changes in my life. And it's the perfect time for me to make them. What's today? Today's August 6th. Where do you think we'll be in a year from now? What did you write? Oh, what supplement? Are you serious about the supplement? This is just a supplement I get from Whole Foods. It's vegan, first of all. It has B6 and B12 because I'm vegan. That's for like the nervous system. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go take one right now. But no, I think it has like, does it have energy? Yeah, it's energy. So it has ashwagandha, L-theanine. That's what really helps you focus. Saffron's also really good for like mood boosting. There is one, if you're going through a difficult time, I mean, seek medical help and everything, right? I'm just more of the type of person that gets you. I don't like to give medical advice because I'm not a licensed professional, so. Yeah. But when I was going through a difficult time, right now I'm pretty happy with who I am, who I'm becoming, where I'm at. But I feel like you can notice my tone and how I act, and it's kind of, there's a lot of melancholy in my aura right now, and I'm completely aware of it, and it's because I've been letting go of people and places and things, and it's not just one person, it's like a group of people and places, and it's rough. It's rough. And it's not rough in a way where you look at it and you're like pissed, like, oh my gosh, like I want to go back. No, like I'm well aware that you have to let go of your previous identity in order to make room for your new identity. And right now, I'm in that phase of the unknown. And I think this is really good for the purpose of what these lives will hold. They will monitor milestones, achievements for all of us, you know? I'm going to shout all of you out when you guys are telling me everything that's changed in your life, how much you're growing. I know I've only gone live probably consistently since April, and there wasn't really much of a direction as much as there is now. And now I'm trying to channel everything into a safe space. It sounds redundant. Like a container for transformation. And I want the lives to get a lot more interactive. But yeah, I'm in that phase where I'm just building, and I'm building in silence. But I'm not building in silence, you know? Y'all are lucky. I feel lucky. I think all of us are lucky. Because you guys are getting the behind the scenes of believing. If someone believing themselves and going on all in, like, if I wouldn't have deleted my videos, I think I have the very beginning. You go to the very beginning of my videos, you've seen how much I grow and how much my life has changed. And now, thankfully, hopefully soon, we will. What do you mean I'm not reading? I will copy and paste what I've written in the blind. I know all you're saying is I'm a specialist. Yo, read what I read. No creatine. Creatine. Lost most of my family to alcohol. Yeah. Oh, give me a wink when you want me to start. I'm not winking. Yeah. I think that is something I really want to dedicate my time to. Alcohol Anonymous. I've seen how, substances in general ruin people. But I've personally seen, the negative effects of alcohol. So that will be something I will definitely be pushing, as well as a community where men are encouraged to feel their emotions and to become aware of them so they can transmute their traumas. I feel like a lot of men aren't allowed, or they're criticized for feeling, and that holds us back is growing for society, for women not to be able to be there for men in a way that they don't, I guess, belittle men for feeling. You know, we all go through so much. And I think it's only fair for men to feel safe, to express their emotions, and to shed some light on some emotional intelligence. You know, it's not about being perfect all the time or being positive all the time. Like right now, I feel a little off, but I have the proper systems and the proper framework of what I know I need to do to stabilize and neutralize my energy. You truthfully don't want to be living on ultimate highs all the time. I think the best form, the best frequency to live your life is through a state of peace and calm, and that's why you don't always want to be on the highs, and you don't always, I don't let myself spiral low. So there's a frequency pyramid. I wish I would have included it in my book, but I didn't focus on frequency, vibration, and energy. I'm pretty sure this won't be the last book I write. I'm pretty sure we will continue to share this path of I I fell in love with writing. I wrote, and I'm crying because like when I was reading my book today, I was in tears because I'm like, wow, for this message to really like click for people is so beautiful. Because as much as I feel like Alive encourages people to open up and to have seeds planted, that it's okay to feel through your emotions. That's the thing, especially with men. And I focus on men because I notice that that's the audience that gravitates to me, and I think that that's because I don't judge. Like, and men don't really, like, women try to make it seem like men are so complicated. But I don't know, I think I have like a guy's mentality in the way that I think men are so straightforward. I think that a lot of men lie because they've been put in a situation to lie. But I think that once women encourage men to really not use their emotions as their limitations, but as their superpower. Truthfully, if I could hold space for women to be a guiding light and how to embody feminine energy, I know eventually that will come to space, but I think at this point in my life, I am here to hold space more so for the male audience to feel like it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel like unsure, worried, uncertain. I mean, shoot, people always tell me you're so wise, like every time I'm around you, like I learn so much. And I still go through my struggles too. You know, there's people that like probably look at me and they're like, oh, I wish like I looked like her. And sometimes I go through my moments of insecurities too. Like, for example, I have like underneath my butt, I have this fold, And I'm saying it because I'm gonna be straight up. Like, I feel like you can relate to my story and feel like it's okay to have insecurities, because we all have insecurities. Like, okay, like right now, I'm kind of insecure about my under eyes, but I know it's because of a bad habit that I have, that if I quit, it will stop. And that's crazy to think about, that we do habits that we acknowledge deteriorate our body, yet we're still doing it. That's a lack of self-love. I know it is. I'm completely aware that it's a lack of self-love, and that's why I'm changing my habits for the better. Yeah. And so we were talking about insecurity. So I have this, my hamstrings. I sound all over the place. Essentially, ever since I've been a little girl, I've had big glutes. Like, I've had a big butt. But my skin texture, it's like very soft. So I have very thin, soft skin. Like, the compliment I get the most, like, once, like, I've been dating someone, like, oh my gosh, your skin's so soft. And because I have soft skin, and I carry a lot of my weight in my butt, it causes a fold, and it's like a banana roll. So if you Google banana roll, I had that. Oh, thanks, Jeremiah. BS, you bait. I don't know if that was a compliment or... Oh, but it is what it is. So I used to have... I still have it. I'm still working on it. It's a lot better. And the reason why I even noticed it was because I was in 6th grade, and when I was in 6th grade, this guy broke my heart. Got you, Jeremiah. Thanks for the super chats, Jeremiah. So, so this guy broke my heart, and one day he was just telling people, like, oh, you got a 4th butt. I'm like, what's a 4th butt? What are you talking about? They're like, yeah, underneath your butt, it looks like you have another butt. And I didn't know. I also got made fun of for having a butt chin. My heart wasn't broken because he told me I had a 4th butt. My heart was broken because he told me I was in 6th grade, and this guy tells me, oh, you don't have experience dating. I can't date you. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. This guy was like, no good news. But what can you expect? I think we all know when someone's not good for us, right? I think we all know. I think we all know when... I think you're a living doll. Imagine that. You think I'm a living doll. And here I am, like, being insecure. You know, my mom was telling me the other day, and I completely agree with her. She's like, we have to be more understanding. And that got in my head. It got in my head. I kept repeating that. We need to be more understanding. We need to love each other more. Jeremiah, I'm trying to understand the codes you're sending me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fill up the kettle with some water. I'm gonna fill up the kettle with some water. Today, I saw, I'll tell you right now. Today I saw this homeless man outside of Target. And sometimes I wonder if I'm being tested. I rarely say no to people in need because it's rough. I think that it's rough. Like, nobody wants to be begging for money. Truthfully, these people are on drugs. I don't know what their stories are, but in the communities I live, I see a lot of homeless people. Truthfully, I want to move out of this area sometime soon. So when I'm able to. It's just devastating, but yeah, I saw someone outside of Target, and the poor guy, it was hot as balls today. There's a certain point, if you're in Miami, that you just step out, and they're like, is this real life? What is going on here? I didn't even walk to Target. Man, she got her get some water. She will spoil it on her shirt. You're an interesting one for sure. So I saw this older gentleman, and he asked me for juice. I was like, do you want a soda? Well, he asked me for money, and I wasn't carrying cash on me at the time. But I was going to Target. I'm like, what do you want? Do you want juice? I asked him if he wanted soda, because he said he wanted something cold. So I ended up getting him 2 different naked juices, and then I ended up getting him popcorn, because I love popcorn, and I don't know, when stuff like that happens, it truly makes you realize that you have so much. Just having a positive mindset, having family that's there for you. See you later, Osman. The tea has piped. Why so run through today? What does that mean, run through? Tomorrow morning I have to wake up and clean my whole entire place. Yeah. So, unless my lives are early in the morning and there isn't people in the gym, I don't think I'm going to be going live in the gym anymore. Do you live in Miami? I do live in Miami. Yo, if I were a guy, I'm thinking, I wouldn't be commenting. I wouldn't be telling other women, the women that they run through. Electric kettles are the best. See, so This is another habit I've changed. But I have to throw away these oranges. Like, these oranges are freaking fake. By the way, I didn't get these oranges. Watch. Yeah, no, not cool to say. I don't know, maybe he's feeling run through. Dude, I don't even know what that means. What does that mean when someone says, oh. Give me 1 second. These oranges are about to, they're slipping. They're slipping. Is today the first time we've done a live? 3 days, three times? 3 times? Yo. Opa house. Where's this towel from? I can try to handle you. These comments I get sometimes crack me up. I wonder if we reached... I don't think we reached 9,000. You think we reached 9,000 already? I remember when we first started. I was all hyped. It was like milestone after milestone, milestone. Shoot, we are. We're like almost like 31 away. I just became a YouTube partner. We're August 6th, like about fully 6 days ago. So it's really warped. Ew. No manches. There's a hair in here. At what point was there a hair? The Mexican comes out of me like right away. I truthfully feel like there's, if you're Mexican, you know there's more ways to curse in Spanish than there is in English. But I'm trying to stop cursing too. I'm trying to refine my image overall. Like, I want to be remembered by someone that was elegant, that held prestige, not somebody that was swearing like a sailor. Where is it? Oh. But slow and steady. I was telling this, it was so cute. I mean, everybody's at their different level of personal growth. But I was telling someone, sometimes it's just as simple as taking 2 to 3 steps each day towards what the person, the identity that has the lifestyle that you aspire to have does. So that's why fake it till you make it really works. Because you're tuning into living from the end. A lot of, so, should we go to, that tea looks too healthy, lol. Thank God. I'm trying to be healthy, yo. I was super healthy at the beginning of the year. January. So, I'm going back. The noise has settled. So you're half Mexican or 100%? Well, was born and raised in California, but my family is all from Mexico. Gino. I used to know Gino from work. I don't think you're the Gino from work, are you? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, okay. I was stressing out. I was like, did I really leave that at the gym? Oh. Cute. Wishful thinking. What's wishful thinking? Can you believe we're already at 41 minutes? Cheers. Cheers to becoming the best version of yourself and seeing how life gets only great when you believe in yourself. You never... I don't know why you never called me back though. Nate. I don't know if I've dated Nate. Nate, I don't think we've dated. Hello. What is that sound? So, I have a good feeling about tomorrow though. As I mentioned before, today was like a very Luciano. Is Luciano the same as Lucian? Embrace the highs and lows, guys. Embrace the highs and lows. Don't let losing someone in your life zoom into my face. Don't let the idea of losing someone in your life be what stops you from pursuing what your heart most desires. You owe it to yourself to take the steps every day to make your dreams a reality. And if someone doesn't support that journey, then I don't know if that person is meant to be in your life, because I truly believe that until someone's living in their purpose, there will always be some part of them that feels like empty. That's what I think. That's what I perceive. When people are in creator mode, it's so beautiful. Sometimes I take Brian as your current BF. Good for you, Brian. Brian's a nice guy. I think Brian and I have a lot in common. I assume a lot of us here do. I think it's a certain mental capacity to even understand my content, right? I mean, I do post like a lot of entertainment based, a lot of dance. I really like to dance. I like to dance, I like to sing, and there was part of me at one point when I was looking into personal development. I thought there was no room for my social media for dancing and singing, and then I realized, you know what, like there's no rules to this life. Like you set your own rules. Good night, Nicholas. But I don't want tea. I want french fries and fried chicken. No, it doesn't take rocket science to understand you. I subscribe because you pull me in free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi, baby. Some people don't get it. But then at the same time, I think that we wouldn't find each other if we didn't vibrate at the same frequency. Truthfully, I just like to bring and smiles to the world. So today, I hope by being present here, I allowed you to feel seen. I allowed you to feel loved. I allowed you to feel like you do have a place on this world. There more than you even know. To meet you. I would like to meet you too. I'm so excited. Truthfully, that's why I'm busting my butt off. Like, I want to get to the point where I can travel and host events and meet all of you. But that takes a lot of prep and making sure Date Money, Marry Abundance is doing well. I created the logo for it today. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't create it, I got it sent out. So I went and I looked out for someone. This is like, there's so many. As soon as I figure out there's something I need to do, like I get a download, I'm like, oh, I need to do this. I write it down on my to-do list. I'm like, I need to do this. But I got an image for the footer. So the logo is going to be in honor of each page. And it's also going to be the emblem on the website as well as on the content. I'm really trying to elevate content, but it's only me for now. Like, I thought I had a team. I wish I had someone, you know, would be a good boyfriend, a videographer or a boyfriend who loved recording would be like amazing. At this point, I mean, girls are pretty competitive. Send me your number. Anyways, guys, I had a great time dating. And since this will become more of a norm, I need to start kind of not making them too long unless there's like a really big like hot topic and we're flowing and whatever. But just for the circumstances that I feel a little tired today, I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go to sleep. But I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for sure. We're gonna get up, we're gonna work out. Yeah, I'm not working out with those grunty men anymore. And if there's grunty men in the gym tomorrow morning, I'm gonna throw fists up and be like, what do you have to say? I'm just kidding. I love you all. Sleep tight. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow's like a lot of preparation for the announcement on Friday. I can't believe it's already I can't believe it's already Friday tomorrow. No, Thursday. And then it's Friday. Okay, between you and I. And, well, if there's any replays on this slide. The announcement on Friday is the website. The website opens and it's gonna be a pre-launch. It's gonna be a pre-launch and there's gonna be a countdown. So that's what's happening. Since it's a couple days out, I'll just tell you guys what's happening. So there's not that much prep on my work, but there still is significant. And I'm rolling this out at a slower pace. I don't want to just like launch like that. So there's steps, pushing out certain, and then with me having blonde hair like Christina Aguilera doesn't mean you're Christina, be original. I think that Christina Aguilera and I embody different vibes, different missions. And in terms of the reel that I posted, I mean, we all post shit just to like, it's storytelling. It's part of the storytelling process. You use reference points, but no. The only person I care about being is myself, the best version of myself. I don't need to be Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera is wonderful, but that's the first thing. Like, people need to be themselves and love being themselves. Anyways, like I said, I could for like hours, but we'll just catch up tomorrow. I love you all. Good night. Sleep tight.